Welcome, everyone, to NYU Libraries. My name is Shanta Smith-Cruz. I'm the Associate Dean for Teaching, Learning, and Engagements. And at TLE, we support our faculty in the classroom by providing technology support services, instruction support. It's sort of like when a librarian comes to your class. We also provide other opportunities for collaborative engagement.
And I'm Scott Collard, and I'm the Associate Dean for Research and Research Services. And we help our faculty, students, and researchers take advantage of all the great expertise and resources throughout the libraries.
Today, we'll be highlighting a number of important services, collections, and tools that you'll have access to as an NYU faculty member. Our library's website at library.nyu.edu is your gateway to finding about all that we offer. We'll also cover some ways for you to stay connected to us and receive additional updates. So we're going to get started with our collections.
Libraries has a vast and multifaceted collection to meet your research and teaching needs. We have strong holdings in all formats and enjoy great support from the university to continue to build the research materials that support your work. We're always happy to fill requests from faculty looking for something that we're missing. As an NYU member, you also have access to a number of area libraries and their collections, including the New School, Cooper Union, the New York Public Research Library, and our friends uptown at Columbia. New York City is really a great library town. We also belong to a number of powerful consortial agreements and have processes that allow you to get the materials you need, including Easy Borrow, which works regionally, and Interlibrary Loan, which works globally. In most cases, if there are things we don't have, we can find a way to get them for you. Your first stop might be our library catalog, which is the large search box on our homepage. Here you'll find books, audiovisual resources, databases, journals, and much, much more. You can see a screenshot here from the catalog. You'll see faceting features along the left, various access methods, and also tools to kind of help you manage what you're finding. You can get a hold of our physical collections using a number of different methods, everything from just going to our stacks and picking something up, to paging to a service desk, or even via our contactless locker pickup. You can even add an item to your course reserves right here from the catalog. For article level searching, you can follow the Articles and Databases tab to find one of our many discipline-specific article resources or cross-disciplinary resources like EBSCO delivery services. You can also find access to a number of specialized databases on this page to things like streaming content, news, archival content, dissertations, and much, much more. As an NYU member, NYU Libraries is also providing access to many of the major web platforms for things like news. So in particular, the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal's web published content. Our massive collection of electronically available content is available really wherever you are, whenever you during your work. That collection is always close at hand. I'll also say we run a full course reserve service for your classes, both print and electronic reserves materials. You can request reserves and we'll work to integrate them right into your Brightspace course site. Students can also request assigned readings be added to reserves lists so the material is available for everyone in their class.
Our library collections are just the beginning of what we offer. The NYU Libraries has developed a range of fantastic services to help you access, understand, and interpret our collections. That means learning a new tool or analysis method or receiving integrated support, all for the purpose for you to utilize the library for your research and/or your teaching. Our services help your students become more effective users of information, as well as our faculty. You'll find links to all of our services on the services area of our website. We'll go over some of what these support services are. Our reference services, our library liaison services, research guides, instructional support, digital studio, digital scholarship services, open education, and NYU TV, all aimed to suit your research as well as your instruction needs. To start with our reference services, our Ask a Librarian service is a huge asset to the university as it allows for 24/7 access to our library resources, putting users like you into direct, real-time conversation with our librarians, either from New York during our Eastern time hours or when at night with our Shanghai or Abu Dhabi library staff. It's a state-of-the-art service staffed by nearly 70 librarians, answering at some points nearly 20,000 questions per year. You can use Ask a Librarian when you have in-depth research questions, when you need support, or for consultation with a librarian.
Great first step in getting to know NYU Libraries is to find your liaison librarian. We have about 45 liaison librarians for all departments and programs across the university, and these folks are really your dedicated link to the libraries. Among other things, your liaison librarian purchases materials in your area, can help students in your courses learn better research and information skills, and can consult with you on your own projects and connect you to a larger network of technical and scholarship resources available across the university. Our liaisons also work to compile excellent research guides to help you and your students zero in on the best NYU Libraries resources for a project.
The Libraries has a range of levels of support for instruction inside of your classroom. A simple form on our website detailing your course needs and dates of interest will bring a library instruction session into your class. Support ranges from one-time and one-shot instruction sessions to embedded support, where we actually consult with you on your syllabus for integrated instruction. Assignment design may even include online learning, hybridities, or tools developed specifically for your course. To support faculty at scale, we provide a range of scaffolded and asynchronous resources, including the ability to direct access to a library resource module in your Brightspace, as one example of instructional support. The Digital Studio offers one-on-one and small group consultations for scholars who would like advice and recommendations on best practices for their projects or academic programs, including how they can meet their learning objectives by integrating appropriate technology into the curriculum. Our e-learning specialists and instructional technologists specialize in the services such as instructional video modules, learning analytics, NYU Brightspace, NYU Stream, which is our video service, and web publishing. When coordinating your course materials, we also want you to consider open educational resources, or OERs, which are online course materials that are often licensed with Creative Commons licenses that allow for legal display, use, modification, download, printing, etc., without a fee, which means freely, and without permission or conducting a fair use analysis. Our scholarly communication and information policy department can support you in your teaching with open educational resources. It can help with finding existing OERs to use or adapt into your classroom. They can also just help with general information about engaging with copyright and licensing as it pertains to OER.
The NYU Data Services Group provides help in learning and using a host of quantitative, geospatial, and qualitative analytics tools, encoding languages and environments such as Python and R, and visualization techniques and platforms like Tableau or RShiny. Data services can also assist you throughout your research project, helping you learn and deploy good research data management and curation practices that will help keep your data safe, manageable, and secure, and publication assistance to help you disseminate and share your findings. We work closely with the NYU Office of Sponsored Programs to create services and infrastructure that help you meet grant requirements, including new federal guidelines that require open access to your federally funded research outputs by university or disciplinary repositories. We have repositories for both finished products like articles, but also the underlying data that goes with the study. Our Digital Scholarship Services group provides help when you have a project idea, wondering where to store, host, or showcase your research. They can help you with web projects, digital scholarship questions, and help with those repositories to house your scholarship. Overall, NYU Libraries has various repositories and storage services for faculty, many of which are open for students. Just ask us. Lastly, we also have a long-standing relationship with our research technology colleagues. The Division of Libraries works hand in hand with these colleagues to connect researchers to resources for computationally intensive work, research storage, high performance computing, 3D production and manufacture, and much, much more.
NYU TV is a resource that offers video production services. That includes events capture, webcasting, and more. They specialize in customized events coverage, conference presentations, promotional materials, and specialized projects. NYU TV can assist from concept development through production to post-production and distribution. And so now that we've overviewed our collections and our services, we want you to stay connected. We want to ensure that you have a clear way of getting to us. Of course, the library website is one way to connect, but there are also other methods. Join our mailing list. We have a newsletter that posts our news, workshops, events, panels, and lectures, as well as updates to library resources and services, including exciting programs like NYU Reads as they come out every year. So just let us know how we can help. And welcome to NYU. Please don't hesitate to contact either one of us if you do need more help. And thank you.
Thank you. We're happy you're here.